What's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Today we have a new world record to share with you guys. It is 4,033 trophies. That's right, Amaterasu beats a game over for the world record at level 1. Incredible matches to share with you guys today. I think you're really going to enjoy it. Make sure you watch until the end because the third match is just absolutely fantastic. I want to show you gameplay of all versus level 12. So it's going to be level 1 versus level 12s, except for the last match, which is the match that gave him the world record. So guys, a lot of good stuff in store for you. Let's just jump right into it here in the first replay. And you can see the deck that Amaterasu is using here. It's really solid. It's pretty much the best, at least in my opinion. Not all the guys in Nova level 1. Huge shout out, by the way, to Oche and all the guys over in Nova level 1. A lot of really good players there, but man, Amaterasu took the scene by storm. And look at that, guys. Just one rocket not only takes out Sparky, but also does, more than half the damage, or actually a little bit less than half the damage to his tower. Just so difficult for these level 1s. I mentioned this in previous videos, but it bears repeating. At first, I was like, level 1s, that's like so niche and just kind of, I don't know, like, is it even interesting? But man, after watching them play live, after watching these replays, just the challenge on defense, I mean, they can't even kill bats. They can't even one-shot skeletons or bats, their princess tower. It just does no damage. So they have to respond to everything due to the lack of HP. And of course, they do have all legendaries. That's the only way they can even compete. But I'm sure there's a lot of you guys watching right now, maybe not even you, maybe just your friends or your family saying that, man, I'm level 10, I'm level 11, I'm level 12, and I can't even get to 4,000 trophies. So these guys are just incredible. And here you go, Amaterasu actually connecting there in the left tower, just having that kind of the awareness to know that the opponent did not have enough elixir to defend there. They expended too much on offense, and that's one of the things that kind of goes into these players' benefits, guys, is that sometimes they're very easily underestimated. Now this guy has Rocket and Log. He can essentially just defend in spell cycle. He does not do that, Tough Dog here. Instead, he decides to go maybe a little bit too aggressive. And there it is again, a rocket on the other lane on the princess. Which, you know what, I can understand what he's thinking. Rocket value, I'll take it. But now he has to deal with his Sparky. He has the maxed out elite barbarians ready to go in the opposite lane, but they're going to be easy to deal with here. A perfectly timed bandit right there on Amaterasu's side of the arena pulls everything over to Sparky. And there's no rocket. Rocket's still one cycle card away, a little bit early on the zap there. And now Sparky's going to go ahead and be engaged by the Valkyrie. Sparky does go down, and we're still not out of the woods here. This is by no means an easy victory because the opponent here still has the rocket. They can just rocket log both of these towers here, and you get a log on the left tower, excuse me, guys, and then again is pulling everything over to Sparky. They're forced to use that rocket on the left tower. Now we're gonna go all in on the right here. Another early zap. Inferno Dragon's already on the tower. It's gonna bleed away the hit points. Lumberjack's gonna finish the job, and just like that, boom, tower down. And man, I think at this point he was creeping up in the 39, 4,000 trophy range. So that was a really good victory against a level 12 opponent. These guys are just insane. Okay, let me find the next level 12 for you guys here. Make sure, I just want to bring you against the most difficult opponents possible. And again, okay, this one is a level 12. Again, make sure you watch this next replay, guys. Oh man, because the guy, the opponent BM'd him, guys. Oh god, it was just so satisfying for me at least to watch. I think you guys are gonna enjoy it too. These videos, do you guys like these videos? They're a little bit of a break from the norm. Usually it's just like pro tip, opinion piece, ranking video. I like switching it up with level 1 content every now and then as well. Also, shout out to Ben Tim. He did a couple videos with Nova 1 as well. Nova 1, really a good community clan of level 1 1 players. If you guys are looking to maybe have a level 1 account yourself, they'll help you out. They'll coach you with what are the best non-legendary decks for level 1, and then you can transition to legendaries as you unlock them. So here we go. We're going to pull this Valkyrie together. Beautiful Skarmy, kind of using that Lumberjack to distract the princess, buy a little bit extra time, and keep those fire spirits away from that Sparky. And Sparky lives on, ladies and gentlemen. And here it comes, a flying machine, and boom, immediately responds with the Inferno D. Inferno D is going to take down the flying machine. Sparky's going to take down those fire spirits, but oh no, it's an E-Wiz. E-Wizards are E-Wizards are everywhere, guys, around this 4,000 trophy range. It's incredible. I was playing my free-to-play account as well, and I noticed the same thing, that, oh my gosh, man, like everybody's playing E-Wiz, a lot of P.E.K.K.A. as well, and a lot of maxed Elite Barbarians. Thankfully, no maxed Royal Recruits just yet, but wait. Be patient. You'll be annoyed as all hell once the max Royal Recruits come your way, guys. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. But here we go. It's going to be a princess responding to these fire spirits. It's going to get some poison value there because everything's value against these towers. They just don't hold up very well, starting with 1,400 hit points. It's just a huge deficit. We cannot let that level 2 princess go unchecked in the right lane. We're going to respond with the Lumberjack. Lumberjack's going to do a pretty good job, but we're still going to have to support this because, remember, our tower just cannot kill that Valkyrie, guys. The Valkyrie would actually make it all the way to the tower and do a ton of damage too, even with half HP, because of how little damage our tower does at level 1. So look at this left lane here, guys. We're going strong. He's spamming right now. We're also distracted that flying machine. We're going to answer the flying machine, but meanwhile in the left lane, Sparky gets that hit off. Whoa! Man, just in the nick of time, Sparky connects to the left tower, taking it down, guys. That was a really, really good job there by Amaterasu the last second. So this time, unfortunately, the flying machine does lock onto that right tower, getting a little bit of chip damage, but it's still not in poison range. That's going to be very important here, making sure that the towers have enough hit points to withstand the big spell of your opponent, especially when you're in the lead. But look at that. One fire spirit connects. Here comes the poison, but it's not going to be enough time or damage to take that right tower down. He's going to need something else. He has nothing else in hand, and that's going to be GG with 32 HP left standing on the right tower. Man, that was intense. That was close too. And at this point, he's approaching 4,000, approaching the world record. And here, guys, check out this one. Check out this one right here. This is a good one, guys, against Pele. It's a tricky deck too, because he has Balloon, which is difficult. We have E-Wiz and Inferno Dragon and Princess, so we have a couple answers to it. But if you can catch us with those out of cycle, as you're going to see right in the beginning here, it's going to be very tough. So here comes a Sparky in the left lane. He has Royal Ghost in his deck here, so let's see what he does. Immediately, here it comes. It's the Fire Spirits and Balloon. So this is not going to be good because he has Zap in hand. All the opponent has to do is get that Balloon to the tower for one hit, and look at that. One Balloon hit, and the tower's down to 44 hit points. And early on, Pele must be thinking to himself, who is this level 1 noob, dude? Nothing, no match for me, I'm the great Pele. But not going to be the case, and I think the Amaterasu kind of plays into that here, as you're going to see. That was a great bandit there, killing that Royal Ghost 1v1, and also kind of taking advantage of that E-Wiz, just clinging to health, but getting a lot of value out of that E-Wiz here. So again, kind of cycling, both of the players here are pretty even on Elixir. When you're a level 1 facing a level 12, well, when you're a level 1 facing anybody, let's be honest, who's not a level 1 through 6 or whatever, it takes really, really keen awareness of your opponent's cycle and of their elixir. And you have to remember, the first rule that you learn when you get into the level 1 ecosystem is that you have to defend everything. Everything must be answered. You can't use your tower's HP as a resource. You just gotta, you have to force them to use a spell. You have to force them to use cards that they don't want to use at times where they don't want to use them. Now look at this, Inferno Dragon P.E.K.K.A. coming down the lane, and here it goes, last second, literally, the skeleton army goes down. That was brilliant timing, and the opponent gives him a well played. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Lumberjack gets to the tower, and then the Lumberjack gets to the tower. He's going to die. His rage is going to go into effect. The Miner comes in. That's not going to do anything, or the Ewiz, excuse me. That's not going to do anything. We eat up that rage. We soak up that rage. We take that left tower down, and here we go, guys. All of a sudden, just like that, after that early balloon by the opponent, we're just absolutely spamming here, guys. It's going to be an Ewiz. Sparky gets 2 hits off on the King Tower. We have the Ewiz to respond to the Inferno Dragon. The opponent forced to use their zap on the right tower there. Now we go in with Skarmy. We go in with everything that we have here. Lumberjack, Skarmy on the tower. Bandit coming through. Bandit's going to chop down that Royal Ghost. Bandit's going to dash over to everything. Bandit's absolutely tearing up here. OP Bandit. And man, a little level 1 BM there to seal the deal for the victory there. That was, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the early deficit, having the tower down to 44 HP. But something about that match is very satisfying, if you ask me, guys. Let's go ahead and watch one more replay, the replay that got him the world record as promised, guys. I'll share a couple more of these replays in a separate video on Facebook. I do contract work on Facebook with some exclusive stuff, maybe about 1 or 2 times a week. So if you guys want to follow me there and get some extra footage, it's usually footage that I don't show you in these videos where I share you the extra replays. If that's something that you're interested in, we'll go ahead and do that. So here we go, guys. A P.E.K.K.A, a Bowler, everything, you name it. Dark Goblin. Our level 1 Log's not even going to be able to kill the level 9 Dark Goblin, but either way, we clean up very, very nicely there, or Amaterasu cleans up very nicely. And here it comes. It's going to be a Bandit against the Ewiz. Again, having to respond to everything. Bandit does not get a charge on that tower. Instead, she's going to run right into the Dark Prince. Dark Prince, thankfully, not in range of the tower there. Now it's going to be a Lumberjack and Inferno Dragon. Inferno Dragon not going to be able to do any damage to this Bowler, or very few damage to the Bowler, thanks to the Fire Spirits, and again, having to respond to the Bowler with the Ewiz. So here we go, almost in double elixir time here. We're watching this one on double speed. We get the dash against that Ewiz. The opponent here trying to think, you know, I'm going to start spell cycling onto the tower, but it's not going to work out for them. Let's see how he pulls this one off, guys. Here it comes, and you can see, look at his hand. He has a P.E.K.K.A, he has a Bowler, an Ewiz. It's a pretty devastatingly strong deck, and it has a lot of counters to what Amaterasu has in hand. And again, we're going to absolutely obliterate that Bowler thanks to the Sparky. Now we have 2 Sparkies and an Ewiz. We get that Fireball bait. Now we have the Lumberjack coming down. He's going to deal with the Sparky very, very nicely. No hits, no damage on that right tower, but the Princess able to get a lot of chip damage on that left tower. Here comes the Skarmy, and this is the big mistake, guys. This is why I showed you it last, because it was really just a big mistake. He didn't use his zap against that Skarmy. You have to answer the Skarmy. A Log and a Princess shot's going to finish it off there, and there it is. The new world record, guys. Wow. That's a lot of trophies for a level 1. I don't know. I thought about making a level 1 account. I'm just not sure if I have the time to dedicate to actually playing it and trying to push and get better. But guys, I invite you again to follow Oche on YouTube. He does level 1 content. Also, Ben Tim, who I mentioned earlier, does level 1 content. I'll link you to their channels in the description below. Also, guys, thank you so much for watching. Huge shout out to Bren Chung, my YouTube partner. Check out his information as well. Thank you, and as always, take care, guys.